First of all, Jamaica, it is a very well-known country, especially here in Africa. Jamaica, it is the most famous country from Caribbean, not Tobago, not Trinidad. Jamaica, it is the most famous country, not even Haiti. Right now, Haiti it is trending because of its political, what it is happening in Haiti. But talk about Jamaica. Jamaica, it is the outstanding and famous from Caribbean country. Why Jamaica? Jamaica, it has been able to sell their culture here in Africa. Jamaica, it is known very well. It is the famous country which it is known for the short distance marathon. Jamaica, it has really represented their country very well in terms of sport. Talk about the likes of Usain Bolt. Also, in terms of music, Jamaica, they have their genre that it is reggae and rhythm. It has been able to sell their music worldwide. Talk about their greatest musicians, the likes of Bob Marley, the likes of Vibes Cartel, the likes of Conscious, the likes of Shinsia, the likes of Morgan Heritage. Yeah, Jamaica, they are really selling their country worldwide, and that's make Jamaica to be more famous in Caribbean countries. Right now, when you go around and ask somebody in Caribbean country, which country do you know, they will definitely tell you Jamaica.
What's up, guys? Welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Why is it that no matter where you go in the world, Africa, Europe, Canada, or the US, Africans show Jamaicans extra love? The support, the excitement, the pride, it's impossible to miss. So, what's really behind the bond? Is it the music, the history, the energy, or is it something much deeper? Today we are breaking it all down with a real conversation, real reactions, and real truth. So guys, let's watch the video until the end. What is waiting for us is very interesting, and I don't think if you'd love to miss that. So guys, let's watch the video and come back for more.
Do you know there's something that I've picked up, right? When going through people's comments about Africa, about the development of Africa, about Africans coming together as a collective, about BRICS, etc., and how it will benefit Africa. And there is a specific group of people that consistently, if you go through the comments, are there. And this is me giving them a shout out for constantly and always being supportive of Africa. And these are the Jamaicans. Without fail, under anything positive or anything negative about Africa, you will find Jamaicans supporting Africa, standing up for Africa, and just being part of the conversation and always saying that we are one. So this is me saying thank you.
Also, guys, Jamaica, it has some beautiful ladies. I cannot forget to talk about that. Jamaica, it has some beautiful ladies. Also, it has some beautiful beaches. Yeah, Jamaica, it is an island. They have beautiful beaches. Also, their cuisine, their meal, yeah, it is very. They have very different types of meals, especially the sea meals or seafood. Let me just say, they have seafood, different of types of seafood. And also, you cannot forget to talk about their language. Yeah, Jamaica Patois, it is called Patois language. So, Patois language, it is really, I love how Jamaicans, they speak. Yeah, with that their accent, Patois accent. It is called, is it Patois language or Patois accent or Patois phrase? So I need to learn about that. But what I love how they speak. Even me, I wish I could know how to speak like Jamaicans. Yeah, they are really, when they speak, if you are not keen, some of the word it may passes you. But I love how they speak. And also Jamaica, they are really, really friendly.
You Jamaicans are more African than certain Africans here on the African continent.
Yeah.
I love these Jamaicans because they know the truth and they know where they're from. They understand Africanism, true Pan-Africanism. Jamaicans
That comes from within for the Jamaicans, African unity, Pan-Africanism.
We need look, Jamaicans, you are welcome to your motherland anytime, any day. Even in my house, you are welcome. These Jamaican people are the best when it comes to this, and they show so much support even for Burkina Faso's Captain Ibrahim Traore. Yes, the Jamaicans are out here. I saw you guys protesting on the 30th of April in support, in solidarity with Captain Ibrahim Traore. In my opinion, the only one and truly head of state of Africa.
Yes, yes.
Do your thing, get online, tweet about it, put an X out there, show your support, go out there, continue to make noise because these freaking Western countries are out here with a freaking agenda. Burkina Faso is not enough. That's why they're also pushing a narrative regarding that South Africa. You understand? South Africa.
Bro, this is so fucking true. Ain't nobody love reggae music like South African uncles and aunties and the grandparents. They love that shit, bruv. I remember my second trip there. I went to Johannesburg and we rented this whole house. And it was about around 2 and something like that in the afternoon. And I went out on the balcony and the neighbors next to me, bruv. All I heard was, easy skanking it easy. Oh, pirates, yes, they rob by Buffalo Soldier. And I was like, wait, hold on, wait, what? And the mix, I was listening to the mix. It went on and on and on and on. So I was like, Jamaicans. We have some Jamaicans next to us. So we was going to go out, innit? So I was like, oh, yeah, like, you mans. I was telling everybody. I was like, when we're going past, let's tell, like, you know, the neighbors hi in Jamaica. Bruv. We got out of this house, went up to their house, got to the gate. We saw it. It was two, like, older couple. Like, they looked like they were in, like, their 40s, 50s, 60s. So went up to them. I agreed to them in patois, bruv. I was like, wow, go on, uncle. Like, I was chatting patois. Please tell me why. This man replied back to me in a South African accent. I said, hello, hi, excuse me. He's like, yes, I'm South African. It was 2 full South African uncle and aunties, bruv. And they were in the front garden dancing the like ain't nobody's business. And then, you know, the funny thing is, like, you will go into, like, certain areas and you'll just hear them be beating reggae, bruv. It's not a joke. I don't think Jamaican people appreciate reggae music the way they do.
I was just watching a video with an East African woman from Uganda talking about her country's obsession with Jamaicans. And as a Jamaican, I just want to tell you that, yo, we love you guys. And I can't speak for all Jamaicans, but I want to tell you, for myself and a few others I know, we are obsessed with Africa too.
First thing first, history matters. Many Africans see Jamaicans as family who were taken away, but never forgot who they are. Despite slavery, colonization, and displacement, Jamaica held on to African identity through language, spirituality, food, music, and resistance. For a lot of Africans, Jamaicans represent African survival outside the continent. Not erased, not silenced, still loud, still proud. When Africans hear Jamaican patois, or see the dances, or watch how Jamaicans move, it feels strangely familiar. The rhythms, African. The call and response style, African. The confidence, African. That's why many Africans don't see Jamaicans as foreign. They see them as lost cousins with a megaphone. And let's talk about music. Reggae, dancehall, and roots music didn't just entertain Africa. They educated Africa. Bob Marley didn't just sing songs. He spoke about African liberation, Pan-African pride, unity, and resistance. For many Africans, Jamaica became a voice for Africa on the world stage when Africa itself wasn't being heard. That respect runs deep. Another big reason is Jamaican confidence. Jamaicans are unapologetically themselves. The accent, it is kept. The culture, it is protected. Their identity is loud. Africans admire that because it takes courage to stay rooted in a world that pressures you to blend in. To many Africans, Jamaicans represent what happens when African identity isn't diluted, it's amplified. In real conversations, Africans often say things like, Jamaicans reminds us of home. They never forgot Africa and they carry themselves with pride. And Jamaica? Many are surprised by the level of love, but once they understand the history, it all makes sense. This isn't obsession, it's recognition. So why do Africans show Jamaicans so much love? Because the bond is historical, cultural, spiritual, and emotional. It's not about nationality. It's about shared roots and shared pride. This connection didn't start online, and it won't end there. Now I want to hear from you. If you are African, what do Jamaicans represent to you? If you are Jamaican, have you felt this love? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like the video, and subscribe for more real conversations across the African diaspora. One love, one family, and one history.